All right, so today we're going to be simplifying ratios. So the first thing we're going to do is label your ratio the same order as the question. Then we're going to fill in the numbers, and then remember we're going to simplify if needed. So here you can clearly see we have stars first, and the number of stars is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, the number of clouds, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, since both 6 and 4 are even, we can divide them both by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now, we don't want to divide this because it's a ratio. We want to make sure we are comparing two parts. So our ratio would be 3 to 2, or remember we can write ratios as a colon as well, which is 3 to 2. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at these ratio problems here. It says, what is the ratio of moons to squares? So I'm going to go ahead and do my labeling first. I know I want the number of moons first, so I'm going to put moons first to the number of squares. So I'm going to put squares second. All right, so when I count the moons, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm going to fill in the numbers, 6 moons, and now I'm going to count the squares. And the squares we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. All right, so now I'm going to ask myself, what can I simplify both 6 and 15 by? We can simplify by 3. So I'm going to do 6 divided by 3, which is 2, and 15 divided by 3, which is 5. So my ratio of moons to squares is 2 to 5. Or remember, we can also write the ratio of moons to squares with a colon and say 2 to 5. Okay? All right, let's look at another problem here. Again, we're going to ask, what is the ratio this time of stars to moons? So I'm going to do my labeling first. Remember, we're going to put stars to moons. And I'm going to count the number of stars first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, sorry. Okay, there is 11. So 11 stars. Make sure you double count. And then 2 moons. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 moons. So we have 11 stars to 9 moons. 11 is prime, so we cannot simplify it. So we're going to go ahead and leave 11 to 9, and the ratio of stars to moons is going to be 11 to 9. All right, let's go ahead and look at these word problems here. It says there are 12 boys and 8 girls in the class. What is the ratio of boys to girls? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my label in the order that I see it. I see boys first and girls second. So I want to make sure I put boys to girls as my ratio. Okay, so here there are 12 boys, so I'm going to put 12 first, and there are 8 girls, so I'm going to put 8 second. All right, now I can see I can simplify my ratio because 12 and 8 both have 4 in common. So I'm going to divide them both by 4. And 12 divided by 4 is 3, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So my simplified ratio of boys to girls would be 3 to 2. And let's go ahead and let's look at this last problem here. It says Alexa's necklace has 42 purple beads and 56 black beads. What is the ratio of purple to black beads? Okay, so I'm going to label that in the order that they give me. I'm going to put purple to black. All right, so here we have 42 purple and 56 black. And again, I'm going to ask myself, can I simplify 42 and 56? And the answer is yes. They have 7 in common. So I'm going to divide both the top and the bottom by 7. So 42 divided by 7 is 6, and 56 divided by 7 is 8. Okay, now I can see that they're both even numbers, so I'm going to simplify them by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, so the ratio of purple beads to black beads then would be 3 to 4. So my simplified ratio here at the bottom would be the ratio of purple to black beads is 3 to 4.